and thank you for watching. In this video, I'm going to unbox and review, excuse me, now I'm set. I am going to unbox and review Cruella De Vil, part of the Disney Villain series by Hasbro. I know, I was thinking, Hasbro's doing a Disney, yes, and I have Cruella De Vil, so I am very excited about this doll. Let's get her open. Here's the box for the Disney Villains Cruella De Vil fashion doll by Hasbro. And as you can see, Cruella has gotten somewhat of a makeover. If you look at her hair here, she's got the little spiky bangs and spiky. And in this new edition of Cruella, it's a lot more sleek. There's no bangs, it looks like. And let's take a look at the box. Doesn't mean she's not pretty, but I'm just pointing that out. Let's see. On the box, it's got some artwork with Cruella looking crazy, and I love it. And it says, "Find hidden surprises." So it looks like it comes with this little piece that will help us find the surprises. And it looks like the surprises are these accessories here. It looks like a couple of pairs of shoes, and a purse, and some sort of shawl or something. And of course, I love the artwork of Cruella. And I am going to pull out just a little bit so that we can see other part of the box before I open it. So as you can see, the artwork continues there with Cruella. Oh, and it says Disney's Villains, Cruella De Vil, Cruella De Enfer, Cruella Cruel. And also it's like, oh, look, plastic-free packaging. Very cool, except tape and glue, of course. And, of course, choking hazard for, small kids under, but we're not small kids, right? So let's look at the back of this box, and it looks like we get a full view of Cruella, and it says, "With her sinister style, Cruella knows how to be fiendishly fashionable for every occasion." And she looks like she is. And I'm going to pull back again so that you can see. Oh, wait a minute. There's more. It says, "Find hidden images on dress." So it looks like you can use that little piece to actually find little hidden images on that dress that she comes on. So very cool. On the side, oh, look at that. I absolutely love this picture of Cruella. This is hilarious. And then, of course, it has another glamorous picture of her as well. So enough of me going on and on about the box. I just thought you might want to see some of the details in it because it's actually really cool. And of course, I'm going to end up throwing it away probably eventually, but I really wanted to enjoy it while I had it. So as you can see, it's got the little tape here to keep it sealed. So I'm going to use my blade and see if I can just cut those just to make it easy. I don't want to have to start peeling it and all that kind of stuff. And let's see if we can open this box. I'm interested to see what the packaging is like inside because it said it's plastic free. So it looks like we've got this little fire thing, which looks kind of cool. And it looks like it's a little hook thing to make it easy for us. So I'm just going to pull up on this. And actually, let's see if we can pull back some so that we can get the full effect. And look, there is our Cruella. And I am loving this fire motif here on this box. It's very cool. All right, I'm going to put the little box part on the side so that we could take a close look. Look at her, and she is fiendishly beautiful. Let me just move that little curl out of her face so we can get a clearer look at her face. Look at that. And one of the things I was concerned about is that Cruella does come with a very distinguished face or sculpt. So I was concerned about that, and it looks like they really got it right. And wow, she looks really pretty. I'm going to pull back. You can see she's got the little strap here, and she comes with painted on gloves And as you can see, this is the dress here. Oh, and she's got little bare feet, and it looks like they are high-heeled. Now, look at all, I love this fire motif here on this box, and it looks like this is the little piece that we're going to use to do our deciphering. And it says, oh, decode hidden surprises. And then it points to the little decoder here. So let's see if we can remove that and see if we can see some of the little hidden details. So it looks like the little decoder thing is really attached to this piece. So I am going to do is I'm going to remove this really quickly and see if we can do some decoding. So I was able to cut the little deciphering piece off, and as you can see, there's some sort of hidden messages in here. But before I get into all of that, I am going to remove Cruella from this box. And as you can see, she's tied in with all these little ties. So they were really true about this non-plastic thing, except for the tape. So I'm going to remove her so that we can take a closer look at Cruella. And then we're going to do some deciphering and see the accessories that she comes with. So here is a close-up of Disney Villains Cruella De Vil fashion doll by Hasbro. Now, there are actually 4 dolls in this line, as far as I know to this date. There is first Cruella De Vil, which I absolutely had to get. There's also the Wicked Queen from Snow White, which I thought was pretty, but it didn't quite feel like my Wicked Queen. It felt more like a younger version of her, which was fine. It just didn't connect with me. The second one was Ursula, and although I thought she was actually pretty cool, I mean, and for $20, why not? But she didn't seem as full-figured as I would have preferred for her to have been. Now, if I didn't already have a full-figured Ursula in my collection, then I might actually want to grab this one. And the last one, of course, is Maleficent, the mistress of all evil, with the ponytail, which was kind of weird to me. I don't know. It seemed like maybe they were going for maybe a younger version of Maleficent, and she had a ponytail. I might get her eventually if she gets discounted or something like that, but I didn't feel the need to have her the way I feel or felt the need to get our Cruella De Vil that we have right here. Now, I'm going to pull back so that we can see her. And she seems like she's kind of a combination of the movie version, you know, the real life version where they had an actress playing it, and then they kind of combined it with the Cruella De Vil from the cartoon. So you can see this here from the side. Oh, look, Cruella got back. And I'm going to pull to the side here so that you can see as well. I'm going to pull up just close so that we could see again, because I want to show you a few things. One, of course, is this is removable. It's got Velcro, which is fine with me. And we can remove that. And it looks like, oh, that's hair there. So that's removable, but also, oh, look at that side profile. It's actually kind of, ooh la la, I like it. I like this. She's, I mean, the face is certainly Cruella De Vil. The hair certainly feels inspired, but yeah, this is kind of like a younger, sexier version of our Cruella De Vil. Now, I want to show you what the dress looks like without the fake fur stole, and that's how it looks. And also, guess what? It is removable. It is actually has Velcro here. And let's see what Cruella's got going under here. You know you want to know. I'm very curious to know if she's painted on or what. So let's take a look. Is she a no panties girl? Oh, wait a minute. She's got painted on, well, molded on panties, so it still appears nude. And let's see, this is what she looks like without any clothing. And actually, I want to see if I can actually dress her really quick in something just to see what she fits. But yeah, look, she's got a nice body. Look at her. No articulation with the knees and no articulation with the elbows, which would have been awesome, but not a bad looking body. So here is Cruella. She is now redressed in a dress that I usually put on my made-to-move Barbies. As you can see, she fits it quite nicely. The only thing I would say, was in difficulty in putting it on is the lack of articulation. It made it kind of difficult to kind of put it on her a little bit. Not much, but just a little bit. I wish she would have been articulated, but I'm actually glad to get a pretty Cruella De Vil, and I love that she can be redressed. And it looks like I just need to fix her hair some. Doesn't need a lot of work, but it does look like she's got like a full head of hair. Doesn't look like they did any skimping as far as the hair texture is concerned. And look at her. It looks like she's like ready to go to school. I don't know. Maybe if I put that little fur collar on her over this, maybe it'll dress it up just a little bit more. And yeah, that makes it a whole lot better. Yeah, I mean, I have to fix her hair and stuff, but very pretty. So as you probably remember, the box has hidden surprises all throughout it. So what I'm going to do, remember this is how it looks. I am going to use our decoder, and look at the decoder. It's got the little Cruella De Vil card down there. I just noticed that. Very cool. So I'm going to use this decoder to see the hidden messages. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to place the decoder onto my lens of my camera. And voila! Look at what we see here. We see that there's some sort of purse thing. I see a telephone thing or something here. I see a car. And I see shoes. That car thing is really cool, huh? And then on the side, I see anything here? I think there should be a pair of shoes or something in here. Ah, there it is right there. A pair of shoes. And then over here we have what looks to be a purse. And what is this here? Oh, that's a glamorous picture of Cruella. How cool. And let's see, is there anything else that I'm missing here? Oh, that car is so cool. I see the telephone. So it looks like it's going to be that either purse or shawl thing or something that's going to be in this section here. That's one. And number two, it looks like we're getting a pair of shoes. That's two. Three, another pair of shoes. And number four looks like a purse. So I'm going to remove the decoder from the lens. Voila, we're back in reality. Now, where was it again? It was a pair of shoes or something. What was it over here? I've got my decoder back on, so it looks like it's something here. So I'm going to push in to see what we get. And I guess I can remove the little decoder thing to see, because it's getting in the way. I'm going to need both hands. Pull. Oops, I tore it a little bit, but oh, look, there is something in here. If I can get my big hairy hand out of the way. Oh, look, yeah. This is pretty. Oh, very nice. And it's a hard plastic part. And as you can see, it's got the little button thing or peg thing here to keep it fixated or fixed. Ooh, I better go back to English class. All right, so that is one of the surprises that we have here. And I remember there was something down here. Let's use our decoder. And it's a pair of shoes down here at the bottom. So I'm going to push in and then pull out. This was not meant for big fat fingers, let me tell you. And we've got, oh look, there's another one in here. It's probably the pair of shoes. It's got tape on it to keep it. Oh no, it is a purse. Interesting. I didn't know what to expect. Oh, wait a minute. I also want to show you something else that's on here. Look at on the flip side of here. Look. Look at that. So cool. So that means, is there something on this one too? There is something on this one too. Look at that. Very cool. I'm loving these little hidden things here. This is actually fun. I thought this would be fun for the kids, but I'm actually having fun with this myself. So let's see what we got in here. And it is a pair of shoes. All right, what else do we have in here? That was 1, 2. There was something else here. And let's push in to see what we get. And, sorry for all these big hairy knuckles in your face. Oh, that didn't sound right, did it? I can't get this. Oh, I tore it, but you know what? Oh, well, I'm not saving this thing. Wait a minute. I see this little bow thing here, but I don't seem to have a little gift here. Maybe one of the gifts got mixed in with that 2 thing? I don't know. I'm going to tear this box apart to find my part. Oh, wait, something did fall over here, so I'm wondering if that's the one that's in here. Yeah, it looks like it wasn't secure in here, and so it fell. So it looks like I got another one of my surprises that landed on the bottom. And are there any other surprises in here? It doesn't look like it. So looks like they jumbled inside of here. Yeah, there's nothing left inside of here. And this is the last one that we have. And I want to see what's inside. And it looks like it is another pair of shoes. I'm going to do some close-ups so that you can actually see the items that she comes with. So I completely emptied out the box just to make sure I wasn't missing anything. You know how it can be sometimes. So I wanted to just show you really quickly the artwork that is in the inner tabs. Of course, you can see this one here of glamorous Cruella. Then the one that's over here, look like it's a couple of her henchmen here. What are their names? Do you guys know? Put that in the comments below if you know what the henchmen's names are. And then, of course, there's this one here, glorious Cruella at her worst or best, whichever you would like to think. And, of course, there's this other one, which was like some sort of bow, which kind of bored me a little bit. I guess it tied into the outfit, but I would have rather some images from the cartoon. But that's the artwork that's inside. So here are all the pieces that you get, and I'm going to show you really quickly all of them close up. So of course you get this pair of black high heel shoes, and look at the detail in them. Very cool. And then of course we get this other plastic piece, which I think actually you can use as like a little skirt piece over the gown. And I think you could also probably use it as a little cloak thing as well. I think I'm going to play with that just to see. And then, of course, it's this other plastic purse, black and white, same as the theme and motif here that we have throughout the set. It does not open. And, of course, then we have another pair of shoes. Thank goodness. Thank you, Hasbro, for giving us options here. And as you can see, this is the detail of the red high heel shoe that comes with this set. So we have Cruella here in her gown with the little fur stole on. And what I thought I would do just to play with it, I thought I would put this little plastic piece here around her waist. I think that's where it looks like it fits really well there. So I'm assuming that's what it's for. And voila, we've got a new look for this gown. Now what I'm also going to do is I'm actually going to remove this here. And you can also wear the fur like that as well if you'd like for her. And this is what it looks like with just the piece without it. But I'm going to see if I can actually just put this over her shoulders. I want to see how that looks. And I guess, well, doesn't look that great actually. So it's definitely for her waist. I was trying to get creative, but no, that's not what it's for. Another thing I wanted to show you with the faux fur stole is that it's actually lined with the whole black and white motif on the other side as well. Very nice touch, Hasbro. Very nice. Now, we're not done with all the fun yet. Supposedly, there are hidden images on her dress. I had a hard time finding them, but we're going to use our secret decoder to see if we can find them. So I'm going to put this over the lens. And obviously, when I look on here, all I see are wrinkles. I don't see hidden images. So then I think it's really supposed to be hidden in here. So I'm looking to see what the hidden images are, and I see that there's something in there, but it is really hard to make out. So I don't think it really matters to me, but I really can't. I see wrinkles. That's what I see. So I am going to put Cruella's outfit on complete and do a 360 with her and also introduce her to our panel to see what they have to say about Cruella De Vil. Welcome to our Villains edition of our panel. First, I'd like to welcome Socialite Lady Tremaine. Next, I'd like to welcome the Mistress of All Evil, Maleficent. And last but never least, actress, model, star, and our evil queen, ALYSA Rodriguez. Now, before I speak to our panel, I'd like to do a 360 of Disney villains Cruella De Vil fashion doll by Hasbro. So let's take a look at her from all sides. I just want you to see how the outfit complete looks like from all angles. And let's go in close, of course, and look at that beautiful, lovely face and very chic hairstyle, different from Cruella De Vil. And yeah, she's going to need a little hair treatment or a little something I'm going to need to do. I just wanted you to see how it looks like out of the box. I didn't want to fix it and say, oh, look how it looks. No, that's not how it looked. This is exactly how it looks out of the box. I just added maybe a little bit of water to kind of smooth it down some. But as you can see, it's going to need a little bit of work, but still cute. Not hard to do at all. As you can see also the stole, the way it fits here, I think like if you move her hair around, you can actually make it so that the stole actually fits up like a ruffle like over her shoulder. So you have that option there. What I'd like to do is probably add like a little glue dot so that I can actually pin that down or glue that down to the gown so it doesn't stick up in the front so much. As you can see, this is how it looks with a little skirtlet, I guess, put on the gown, and of course the painted on gloves, and she's holding her purse kind of. And then of course the dress. I selected the black shoe. One of the things that's unfortunate about this dress, because of the cheap material, look at how that looks. Ugh. But I mean, for a Playline $20 doll, I mean, it's not bad at all. And if it really bothers you that much, I guess that you can do things to kind of smooth that out. But that is our 360 of Disney villains Cruella De Vil fashion doll by Hasbro. One thing I wanted to point out to you is that Cruella De Vil does not come with a display stand at all. This is a display stand that I borrowed from another doll from another manufacturer, but I wanted you to see what she looked like displayed. But just as a note, she does not come with a display stand. So Lady Tremaine, what are your thoughts on Cruella De Vil by Hasbro? Oh, and you have a note for me, and you said, why didn't Hasbro make a doll of me? You know, that's actually a good question, Lady Tremaine. I think if this line does really well, maybe we could see a Lady Tremaine doll in that line. That would be super cool. Maybe we should write Hasbro to suggest that to him. Hey, everybody out there, write Hasbro. And Maleficent, what do you think? Oh, you don't look too happy. And you have a note. And you say, she looks cheap and has limited articulation. Well, I am not going to argue with the mistress of all evil, but I will say for 20 bucks, we do get a pretty nice doll, although more articulation would have been better. They have Monster High dolls that were for $7 before that were articulated. Why can't we get them for... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm speaking for Maleficent. I apologize, mistress. And what about our evil queen? I mean, ALYSA, what are your thoughts? Oh, of course, you have a note, and you say, I'm not bad. I'm just dressed that way. Oh, ALYSA, yeah, you are just such a little scamp, aren't you? Well, thank you so much, panel, for your input. Despite a few little things I would nitpick about this doll, I think Hasbro did an absolutely great job with this Cruella De Vil. That being said, excuse me. Now, I do like that she has a nice, almost the hairdo. It's very nice. It's more glamorous, but I would have preferred to have had the bangs and the more, like Cruella De Vil hairstyle, but this is a nice alternative, so I'll take it. Also, I would have appreciated more articulation with the body, because for 20 bucks, I remember Monster High used to get them $7, $8, $9, and they would have articulation earlier, and we didn't get that in this doll. Would help, but I'm nitpicking. Painted on red gloves, fine. I actually don't have a problem with that. Plastic pieces, cheap material, fine. I don't care. It's fine. It's nice for 20 bucks for what you get. For 20 bucks for what you get, I think that is actually not a bad deal at all. Also, one of the things I wanted to note is that she does have a larger foot. So if you are looking to put other shoes on her, Barbie and Fashion Royalty are not going to work with this doll. But then again, she comes with this black pair and a red pair. I really don't think she's going to need much more out of that if you're going to dress this doll still within her motif of black, white with a touch of red for accessories. So all that to say, I like her, especially for 20 bucks. So if you like this video, and I hope that you did, then please make sure that you click the like button. That's how I know that you like my videos. Also, if you have not yet subscribed, subscribe now. You know what happens when you do? You get notified of when I come up with new videos like this one, and then you won't miss out, okay? So, thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.